Well, the Chiefs lost one and they lost game two. Yeah, the Chiefs lost one and they lost game two. Come to the real season, they'll be rolling right on through.
Welcome to the Arrowhead Paesano. Let's start with preseason game 1 recap. Flash players. I'm going to say that Jalen Royals. I'm going to say that Noah Williams. And I'm going to say that Jeffrey Bassa. And Josh Simmons have been the standout Flash players rookie showcase for this first 2 games. We'll talk more about the second game. I want to see some more reps from some of the starters, like, Worthy hasn't even caught a pass. Rice, I know he had a hamstring, but he was in for 1 play. We need to see some more starters out there so we can see what they're going to do and how we blend. Watch list, I think there's some people on there. Joshua Williams, I don't see much of him making it. I don't see Sky Moore doing well. I see some opportunity with a couple of the offensive linemen. So I think there's some opportunity there. The next thing, we're going to move on to the Kelce Podcast with Taylor Swift. That was outstanding. She had 3 million views in 3 hours. I'm just trying to get 1 view. 3 million in 3 hours. All those Swifties crossed over. The new album comes out October 3rd. The Life of a Showgirl. What a great podcast. It was phenomenal just to watch and how they all just blended together. Now we're going to move into preseason game 2. Andy Reid announced that he wasn't going to play hardly many starters at all. I like to see the Chiefs establish the run game a little bit better, and I like to see the O-line, second team, and the D-line improve for game 2. So when we talk about preseason game 2, that's what we wanted to do. Now let's talk about it. The Chiefs are 0-5, everybody, in their last 5 preseason games. Now, everybody's going to say preseason don't mean anything. Preseason tells you what you have from a depth standpoint. They had flat play. We had 2 drops from Sky Moore, wide open, and then he runs an 88-yard punt return back, which is phenomenal. He did a great job. Let's give him credit. The defensive line was like butter. I'm 66, and I could have ran through those holes. It was easy, and it's really concerned. Depth concerns, first team to second to third is a thin roster, in my opinion. It does not feel like the other NFL teams. It seems like they have much more depth than we do. When we started looking at this game, it really was embarrassing. Seahawks, 477 yards against our 158. They rushed the ball for over 200 yards. The run defenses got gashed. It was terrible. Okay? Big picture worries were one of the next thing. Overconfident. The defense scares me. They're scary bad. The starters need more reps to get ready for that Brazil trip. I'm really concerned. All right, I got a fan question here. Are you worried, or is it preseason? Let us know. I want to end with just my thoughts. I'm very concerned. To start with, the defensive line. You've lost Noddy, you lost Wharton, and Omar Lott got hurt again. I just don't see the defensive line where it needs to be at all. A little concerned the secondary. Nazeeh Johnson still doesn't impress me. And you know what? I feel like the safeties still are not tackling well. So, Chiefs have a long way to go. I'm not writing them off by any means. I love this team, but we need to really have a better showcase against the Bears. Leaving you with your Arrowhead Paesano. We thank you, and you want you all to have a blessed week.
Well, the Chiefs lost one and they lost game two. Yeah, the Chiefs lost one and they lost game two. Come to the real season, they'll be rolling right on through. Oh, don't you worry, don't you cry. Preseason blues gonna pass us by. Mahomes and the boys gonna light up the sky. Chiefs gonna turn it around.
Nice. All right, now stay there. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, too, that will fit into this. We'll
Okay.
edit in something, okay?
Okay.
So, what do you think of Sky Moore?
I think Sky Moore is up and down. He's more down than he is up.
What do you think of his game tonight?
I think that he dropped 2 passes that were easy passes, and then he gets a 88-yard punt return against the third team, which was a nice return, but that gave me a little bit more confidence in Sky when he did that.
What do you think of Chris Jones's leadership and mentorship?
Any man that's 305 pounds that cries in the national anthem, and I watched some video of him when he was fired up, telling every of those players, you might not be here next year. You might not be here next year. He is an excellent leader. He's an excellent man. He's the best. That's why he's the best in the NFL.
Are the Chiefs as good as they think they are?
At this point, no. I'm very concerned. Denver looks good, and you know what? The Raiders. The scary part is all the AFC West teams have good running games, and you've watched 2 games in a row. The Chiefs get blown out on the ground.
What's a hot topic that no other Chiefs podcast is talking about right now?
I think it's the depth in the roster. I feel like all I hear on these other podcasts, and they're great. These guys are great, and gals are great. But how much depth is in the wide receiver room? How much depth is in the O line? Well, I heard some, but we don't have any depth in the D line. We don't have real good depth in the safety room, and we need to get our corners out there because we don't look good.
Rate the 7 rookies top to bottom.
Wow, gave me a tough one. I'm gonna go with Jalen Royals 1. I'm gonna go with Noah Williams 2. I'm gonna go with Jeffrey Bassa 3. I'm gonna go with Josh Simmons 4. We expected that out of him. He's number 1, but we expected that out of him. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Bernard Smith. Number 6, Austin Gelati. And number 7, our number 2 pick, Omar Ly's gotten hurt, and I think that's scary. That's a scary pick right now.
What do you think Xavier Worthy's mother said when Taylor Swift called Xavier Worthy out?
Can I meet her?